And I just received a call from Raghav Chadda. He says he's actually willing to come live. He's not running away. And that was some kind of miscommunication between his team and ours. Although my producers tell me they kept dialing his number and he wasn't coming through. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. I want to get into the larger substantive point. Mr. Chadda, as a representative of our government, you've just heard two accounts of patients that made every person's heart break. They said they went from hospital to hospital. Your apps tell them that there are beds available. In reality, the doctors in the hospitals are not willing to take those patients. One of them, Abhishek Jain, started crying live on our show. As a public representative from the ruling government, please tell us, sir, what's happening and why.
Number one, I had committed to be on your show and I was sitting in front of the camera to appear on your show. There was no refusal from my side to appear on your show, and what you said, that I'm an irresponsible public representative, is something that you must take back and apologize.
I'm glad you're on the show. I'm very glad that you're on the show.
Exactly.
Welcome. Yes.
So the allegations that you leveled against me were absolutely in bad taste, improper and lies. Number one. Number two, now that I'm in front of you, contrary to your claims that I was refusing to be on your show, let me make the government stand very, very clear. As far as testing goes, which Dr. Agarwal was also talking about, guidelines were issued by the ICMR that talk about 9 categories of people who can be tested, who should be tested by all laboratories that have the sanction to test. We have merely copy-pasted the ICMR guidelines and issued a circular saying these are the 9 categories that need to be tested. We must understand, and I do acknowledge,
you've also show-caused private labs for testing asymptomatic patients.
Absolutely not. No. Let me make this very clear. It is not about the show cause notices have been issued. I agree. Yes. But show cause notices have not been issued simply because they went overboard or anything. There is a circular that has been issued. The circular needs to be complied with. The circular is not a creation of the government of Delhi. The circular is a creation of the ICMR.
So why is it that your app says that beds are available? Listen, one second, Raghav. Why is it that your app says that beds are available when patients go, they are not being admitted?
To expose you. Let us go one by one.
You're trying to expose me. You need to answer, sir, to every person in Delhi who's not finding a bed, who's trying to go out. You don't need to expose me. Yes, let's do it.
We will go one by one. Yes. First of all, you leveled an allegation regarding testing. Let me respond to that. And let me also bring this to your notice, if it is not already in your notice, that as far as Delhi is concerned, we are the highest in the country when it comes to the per million testing rate. Our rate is 12,000 tests per million. The average of the country is 2,500 tests per million. We are 4.5 times the national average, which is a fact and must be put forward. The maximum number of per million testing that has happened in the country has happened in Delhi. That's point number one. Number two, regarding the mobile application, I have no hesitation and deep regret in accepting that there have been some teething problems with the app. This is one of a kind initiative that the government has taken, perhaps the only state government, in order to ensure that everybody has a bird's eye view of where are the beds, where are the hospitals, where is the ventilator, etc. We launched it a day ago. There is some teething problem. Every hospital is being brought on board. They need to update their records, and for the first time in a day or two, you will have a real-time accurate data of all hospitals and their availability of beds. There may have been some teething problem. I express regret. And I do concede we are fixing that. This is a pandemic. We are in deep crisis and we are trying to do whatever we can to ensure that best possible care is given. And let me in the same breath also point out, and you must take this to Dr. Agarwal, while we are at number 3 when it comes to the infection in terms of the total number of people who are infected, the mortality rate, that is the death rate in the city of Delhi, is among the lowest in the country. We're at number 10 when it comes to mortality. You have Gujarat with 6.5% mortality. You have Madhya Pradesh.
So do you have anything to say to Abhishek and to Satinder? Abhishek started crying on the show because hospitals on your watch were playing shuttle ping pong, tossing them from one hospital to another, refusing to test, refusing to treat, refusing to admit.
Well, Rahul, I offer my heartfelt condolences and deepest regret with what has happened. This is a pandemic. I do not wish to say anything more on this. I can only offer my heartfelt condolences. All of us are working day and night to ensure that we are able to get out of this situation. We are able to give best possible healthcare, which we are committed to. We are doing our best. We are performing better than the rest. We need to improve. There needs to be critical feedback. I appreciate feedback. A lot of feedback has been given on the mobile application. We are rectifying it. It's a one-of-a-kind initiative. We are doing what we can, and we will do much more.
You know, fighting with the government in the middle of a pandemic, to my mind, is not smart strategy. This is when citizens and public representatives need to work together. What's wrong needs to be exposed, but government also needs to be given an opportunity to fix and address the problems, because this is not about politics, this is about saving lives, and that life could be of someone in Raghav's family, it could be somebody in your family, it could be somebody in my family. This is where collaboration is required. But I'm glad that Raghav finally did come on the show, said what he did. There is no malice involved at all. We're told that initially multiple calls went unanswered, but I'm glad that you came and said what you did. And to everyone who's watched, who's messaged, responded, looked at this show, it's really scary. And I just hope what happened with Abhishek Jain and Satwinder Singh doesn't happen. But
hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.